Hey, this is Adam from Counting Crows, and you are watching GigslutzTV.
Your Glasgow experience in Barrowlands, I've seen you at the Barrowlands. Good Scottish crowd, like a lot of musicians
Great
seem to
crowds.
say that Scotland do bring them down, or Glasgow especially.
Well, that's a great place to play.
Yeah.
I mean, your crew kind of hates it, because they got to go up those stairs. Which is why they're probably glad we don't play there anymore.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's a nightmare for a crew, especially with a band like us.
Yeah.
Organs and pianos, like really you don't need to be carrying shit upstairs like that. But it's a good crowd. I mean, Barrowlands is a great place to play.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I played there.
Yeah, and you're back in November, as I say, so any Glaswegian Gigsluts viewers, get along and see the guys, because it'll be amazing. And finally, just wrap up this, the band have been going for quite a long time now, like an amazing length of time. Do you kind of see this just continuing for another 20 years, coming together and continuing with albums, or do you think at one point you will just go, I'm just going to play polo for the rest of my life?
Probably not polo, but I don't know.
A professional caviar eater.
I'm gonna join the worldwide squirrel hunt. I mean, I never really think about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of, I was just talking to someone about this earlier. It's this weird job where like you just sort of do it. And you do another, you find yourself as a kid writing songs, and then you make a record, and then you go tour for a year or two, and then you come home and you sit there horrified, stunned, and what the fuck am I doing? And then you make another record, and then you go do it again, and it just seems to keep going. It's a habit.
Is it been like, it's 21 years since first album? Does it feel like a long time, or is it just kind of passed you by?
Yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you can't really think about time when you're touring because it doesn't pass. It's too weird. You'll go crazy thinking about when am I going home? When am I going to the city where my friends are at? You can't really do it. So it's like being in this limbo where you just sort of pop up every day and play a gig, and then you pop back down in the rabbit hole. I think because we spent a lot of our time that way, a lot of our lives were spent in that sort of weird limbo. I mean, I know it's been 20 plus years, but it doesn't really seem like it. I mean, but I don't really know what. It seems shorter than the first 20 years I had. Like those took a long time. All that stuff being a kid, all that school, that shit took forever. Like the first 20 years of my life that seemed really long. Like wow, the last 20 years don't seem like they've been as long as that at all. But I suppose they've been almost the exact same length, judging by how time works and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you get all your days, so. What is there to complain about? I mean, you do get them all. Unless you're in a coma.
Yes.
Then you get less. Yeah.
But a very nice sleep.
I guess. I bet you wake up with shitty hair.
So on that note, I'm going to give you our GigslutzTV quick fire questions. Your supergroup lineup, you can say your own band, but we do find that a little bit boring.
Well, do I have to be in it?
Yes, but you don't have to be singing. You can, be a mascot.
What the fuck else am I going to do? Polo,
Dance?
yeah. Sure. I don't know. I mean, I never, it takes a long time to like get to where you want to play in a band with people. and then like to where you can actually work with each other without killing each other. I don't think I want another new group of fuckers to have to do that with. Personally.
Another 20 years.
That's why supergroups don't work, I would imagine, because it's just too goddamn hard.
That's why Jay-Z and Beyonce are probably going to start. Supergroups don't work.
Yeah. Plus, they're having sex too. That's
Maybe. And any song you wish you could have written?
Oh God, lots of songs. Walk Away, Renee. Left Bank. That's a beautiful song. That song absolutely blows my mind every time I hear it. But it's a little high for me to sing, so maybe it's better if I didn't write it. But I really think it's beautiful. It's like my favorite song. Or Ooh Child, the 5 Stair Steps, that soul song. That's a really good song too. I Want You Back.
Oh,
that's a great song. The Jackson 5. I don't know, man. There's so many good songs. I don't know that I spend a lot of time sitting around wishing I'd written them. I just think I'd like to write one that made me feel the same way.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad people wrote it. After all, they put the work in. don't know that I spend a lot of time. I actually don't think I do spend a lot of time thinking, I wish I wrote that.
Maybe that could be your new hobby.
We just made a whole album of cover songs, all of which I would have been happy to write.
Yeah.
Although, I've barely survived my own form of crazy. I wouldn't want to go through everyone else's too. So, yeah. I'm going to go through that again.
Yeah.
That and childhood I'm not doing again.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to childhood ever again. But if I could, I'd probably sleep more and cry less.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You have to get up for school.
Yeah.
And then people are horrible. And so you'd probably cry more and sleep less. Because now that you're old enough to be really neurotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about your Desert Island album?
Either Kind of Blue, Miles Davis, or Blue by Joni Mitchell, or the Blue Nile's first record, Walk Across the Rooftops. Those are really good records, and for some reason they all have blue in the title.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I don't know
Is it
why.
your favorite color?
No, but I really love those 3 records. These might be my 3 favorite records. Maybe.
I'll let you take 3 since they're your 3 favorites. To the Desert Island.
You get a record player or just the records?
Probably be an iPod because we're in 2014, so it runs out of battery. Because they probably don't have electricity in Desert Islands.
Well, you probably have more records on your iPod than 3 then.
Yeah, you're only allowed 3. And what's the most rock star thing you've ever done? Eat caviar at a polo match?
I don't think that was a very rock star thing, because there are a lot of people doing it who weren't rock stars. I don't know. Played concerts.
I think that's pretty rock star.
I think it is too.
I mean, it's kind of what a rock star is.
I think people forget about that. Like
Yeah.
that's the coolest thing we do. I mean, it's like we actually get up on stage and play concerts. The thing we wanted to do really badly when we were kids, and we get to do it every night. And I'm constantly in awe of how cool it is to be on stage and play music.
Do you still get that thrill then? Like every show, you're still the adrenaline rush of performing. It's still there. Or
No, but it's. I mean, I don't know that it ever was like that. I don't get stage fright. I'm not really. I don't get excited before a show at all. But once I'm on, the moment we walk on stage, it's just like, it's a different world. There's nothing else that exists. It's just us up there. It's really cool. It's really amazing. I mean, it's not like anything else in life.
Yeah.
And it's really rock and roll too.
I like that. Some people threw a television out a window. People have actually said they threw televisions out of windows, and I'm like, cliche.
I jumped off the drum riser and snapped my leg in half on the second song of the show. Managed to get to my feet, finish the song, and the whole rest of the show. I have lots of friends who play professional sports, and when they blow their ACL and they leave the game, I always call them up afterwards and go, "You realize I played the whole show, right?" and then I played the whole rest of the tour, right? Okay, just so we remind you that, yeah, that's, we tease our friends about that. That's pretty rock star.
Yeah. Both good answers, yeah. So finally, tell us a joke. Your best joke. Clean, unclean. Find that.
I'm going to sift through these. Okay. It's 2 Canadian guys are living up in the woods. And their names are Jacques and, Jesus, what's another Canadian name?
Maple.
Maple. It's not the name really. But Jacques and Maple, they're living up in the woods. And they're really bored. And one day Maple says to Jacques, "Hey Jacques, let's play a game, I'm bored." And Jacques says, "Okay, what do you want to play?" He goes, "I don't know, how about 20 questions, eh?" He goes, "Okay. How do you play?" He goes, "Well, I'm gonna think of something, and then you gotta ask me 20 questions and figure out what it is." "Oh, okay." And so he says, writes moose cock. He folds it up, puts it in his pants. And the guy goes, okay, go ahead and ask me questions. He goes, okay, can you eat it? And he says, I guess. And he goes, is it moose cock? That's the end.
I like it. Well, thank you so much for chatting to Gigsluts this afternoon, and I wish you all the success with the album and tour, and we should hopefully catch you in London when you're in November.
Cool. We'll come back. We'll be here.
Yeah.
We'll show up for it.
Just don't break your leg.
No. I'm done with that stuff.